Lenny Besterman, Sarasota experience out here on North Longboat Key. Check this out. We're at Beer Can Island. And I want to be very clear. Many people say this to me. Beer Can Island is in Tampa. That is true. But there is a Beer Can Island on North Longboat, which is just south of Anna Maria Island. Very difficult to find a place to park, but very, very beautiful. I mean, this place is so excluded. I mean, so secluded. Different trails and things that you could walk through. We're gonna take a walk around here, and let me see if I can get any comments so I can see the comments. I can't ever see the comments, so hang in there. Let me show you one thing. We're gonna walk out here real quick. The fishing looks like it's awesome. There's a lot of people out here enjoying the day. If this place, the only way you can get here is a couple different streets that have public parking on the side of the road. And I'm gonna show you that. We're gonna walk off and then we're gonna come around here. They're doing a beach renourishment. This particular area, a little bit further north, is known for its driftwood and privacy. Many photographers come out here, take shots. Why it's named Beer Can Island is because before Coquina Beach was established, this would be the best place for kids to come out and drink beer. So that's why it's called Beer Can Island. But these little roadways, these little areas right here are the only places you can park. They're very particular. Do not park on the grass. Do not block the residential areas. As you can imagine, such a popular area, the residential community gets pretty upset when people disrespect this area. And so do the locals, and they should. It's just an awesome area. No dogs, they say no alcohol. I know I definitely would listen to the rules, but that's not the case a lot of times. This place is so secluded that people used to walk around here naked all the time, and they changed and made some stricter laws to stop that. A lot of people ask me about campfires. Sarasota and Manatee County, no campfires on the beach. I think Karate Kid put that all on our heads in California with all those beach fires in Malibu. I think that's Malibu for the Karate Kid is. But you can come out here, throw your cast nets and fish. Great area. It looks very similar to Bradenton Beach, but where it changes is up here ahead of us. So we're gonna go take a look at that. This particular side of Beer Can Island or Greer Island, very safe to swim. But there is a fine line there, I promise you. Pay attention to your kids. If you wanna be in the water, this area, 100% fine. You can come all the way up, especially young kids. I would not recommend going anywhere past this pier right here. You can definitely swim further north, which we're heading that way. But this is the Longboat Pass. If you're familiar with the Longboat Pass, the bridge that goes from Longboat Key over to Anna Maria, the bridge you go over and you see that blue water, this is the landmass we're standing on. And just really, really neat. But the pass has extremely strong currents and extremely dangerous. Unfortunately, there's too many stories to tell about kids that went in and did not come back out. Because even an adult, once that current gets you, it's really bad. So be extremely careful. We have high winds sometimes here. Definitely a time where you don't want to go anywhere near the pass. And I would not swim over here either during the real high windy days. When you see the waves crash over top of the piers, that's a red flag for sure. Do not attempt coming out and doing that. Here's another piece of advice. I was out here about a month ago. I'll tell this story when we get further up. I lost my drone out here. My blade broke. The Facebook community got it back for me. Everyone raised money to buy me a drone. I'm so grateful for that. If you're not following us on Facebook, really got a great community over there. Facebook people came together and got my drone back in 3 weeks. But if you walk up on this pier during a heavy windy day, you want to be extremely careful. You walk up on that pier, the waves come up over top. There's a very good chance you're going to go in the water with the waves. And when it's real bad, it could be extremely dangerous. So be careful. especially kids. Gotta watch the kids. Today is a beautiful day. We've had 93-degree weather up till yesterday. It finally cooled back down again. I'm happy as heck because it's hot and I work outside. So to have that weather cool down a little bit, unfortunately, we're not going to see it cooler for another 6 months or so. Back in October will probably be when we are back to the normal type of weather. But anyway, this is where the driftwood starts. And this has been a controversial subject. It's a necessary evil. Unfortunately, this has been one of those private beaches where a lot of the sand has washed away because of the past. We talked about the tides and things like that, and it takes the sand with it. So there's a major dredging project going on, and they're putting rock rears in that are designed to help the sand from being washed out. Now, there are two different sides of the story. Some people say it does not work, some people do. I would love to hear your opinion. Please be respectful. It is a very sore subject when this stuff happens. They just had it done on Lita, they had it done on Anna Maria Island. Now they're doing this area out here, and they had to remove a lot of the driftwood, so it really hit a monster nerve with the public. And if you're active on Instagram, this is a great place where, look at the hashtag Hurricane Island. Tons of people come out here and do photo shoots. Just a really neat place. Because of how far you have to walk, I would be very limited and be careful of how much stuff you're bringing. But what's really neat is there's so many trees back here. Now we're walking through a path that you're able to get to the further end of the island. But there are people that hang their hammocks on the trees, just read a book. Sunsets out here are amazing. So you also got great views, or you're going to see as we walk up this way, of Jewfish Key in the Bayside on Anna Maria Island and Longboat. Some of the awesome area. Great place where all the boats come together on the other side of the Longboat Pass Bridge through all the woods to get to the water again. There's trails like this all through this place. It's such a special area. Probably going to get some negative feedback for putting it out there, but it's just too nice. I mean, it's so awesome. I just kicked a tree and that hurt. Oh man, be careful walking around. So this is a good time for me to tell you a story. April 11th, I came out here. They just started the construction. I did a Facebook Live from my drone, and unfortunately my blades needed to be replaced. I put an order in for blades. I did that. The blades unfortunately did not come in until 2 days later. That one really hurt. I just kicked a tree. You be careful when you walk through here. There's trees and things underneath the sand. I ordered a blade, the new blades, and they came in Tuesday. April 11th was a Sunday, and the blade broke on my drone here. Fell into the Gulf of Mexico, not the Gulf of Mexico, the Bayside, right in front of me, to the point where the drone was gone because it cannot take salt water. It was a Phantom 4 Pro. Fell in the water. I was able to get the card off of it, and all the photography that I got that day still was posted. That was put out on Facebook. It looked beautiful. It's a little bit cloudy of a day and a little bit windy. But you drone pilots, make sure your blades are replaced. Manufacturer specifications. My drone every 200 hours. I'm going to do it every 100 hours. I was pushing my luck and I knew it. That's a good reason why you do not fly over people. It's part of the FAA laws. Do not confuse the new Category 1 FAA laws. There's a bunch of stuff. Your drone needs to be under 250 grams. You need prop guards, and there is a velocity that you're allowed to fly. You can't just go ripping over public crowds, because if that thing would fall, there's a certain amount of kinetic energy that it's allowed to have before you're liable if something would happen. I've had 3 drones fall out of the sky. I fly all the time. All mechanical issues. I had a battery disconnect once, a blade break, and a battery give me mid-flight a problem with the battery. I brought it back right away, got it 10 feet away from me, and the drone fell. I was able to fix it. But 2 of them were not repairable. So if you ever get into that situation, you just don't want that thing falling on somebody. So look how beautiful this area is. This is the area with the driftwood where many people love to come and just hang out. As you just know, I kicked 2 trees with flip-flops on. Not the most comfortable thing to do. It can hurt your feet if you're walking barefoot. Let's go walk down here and take a look at this. There's still a whole nother side of this place I'm going to show you. So worth checking out. I really would like to interact with you. I can't figure out the screen. It's not showing me comments if you're making them. But I would really love if you could comment where you're watching from. And definitely want to hear your feedback on the construction that's going to happen over here, the beach renourishment. I'll probably do an edited video and post it because I just flew my drone, did a Facebook Live. Today is Sunday, May 8th. Water's always extremely clear this time of year. A great way to see this area from up top. But see the big rock jetty right there. That's brand new. That's just been put in. And they had to unfortunately remove a lot of driftwood. And they're not even close to being done. They're going to extend this beach, which is almost completely eroded away, all the way out like 100 yards. There's a black area right in the water, right where my finger is. That is a geotextile fabric that is designed, I believe, to help with washout. Now, the city of Longboat Key has a YouTube page, and they put a very detailed video out about the engineering reasons why they're doing this. I highly recommend you check it out. If I can figure it out, I'll put a link down in the comments, but it's not going to be until probably a couple days after we do this. As we look over here, the new rocks are all put in. And this is where the construction area is being done. This is the exact area where my drone fell out of the sky. And I did a Facebook Live today, and luckily, or not luckily, but crazily, the first time flying my drone, I was able to take off in the exact spot where the drone landed in the water. The water was down enough where you could do that. This is one of 2 different groins they're putting in. They're putting this riprap in, then they're putting these these big monster beams. You can see right there. They're putting them into on top of them. They have something very similar across the way, and from what I understand, it's designed to keep the sand from washing away. And like I said, I want to hear your feedback. Some people say it's going to work. Some people say it's bad for the environment. I don't know. I don't have my own personal feedback, so I don't know enough about it. I know I want to keep Sarasota, Bradenton, and surrounding areas as beautiful as possible. This place is so special and unbelievable. I know the Lido ones are going to be covered. This does not look like this one will be. But when I say driftwood, there's trees and things that are knocked over like this, and they had to clear a lot of them out. But a lot of people love taking photography around this area. Let's talk about the parking. As I told you, the parking is very, very minimal. But I will tell you, especially if you like to work out, here's unfortunately a lot of driftwood that they push together. But if you like to work out, what I would recommend is there's a monster parking lot that even that place right across the way, Anna Marie Island right there, you can park over there and walk across the bridge. I'm telling you, it's probably going to be a mile and a half on your feet. But if you want to take a nice stroll or a walk, especially during sunset, man, is it nice. I will tell you this place is very private and secluded and beautiful. I like to compare to football all the time. You literally would be leaving a Tom Brady style quarterback on Anna Marie Island to walk over here to go meet Joe Montana. I mean, I use that comparison quite a bit. It's a long walk, but it's worth seeing, especially if you're here for a week or 2. Hopefully this construction will be done sooner than later. But this is the back view. I got some great drone footage of this. I'm on Instagram, Sarasota Experience, TikTok, Sarasota Experience, and my big platform is Facebook. I've been building that for a while. That's been my main platform for a long time. If you want to be a part of that community, that would be great. We do Facebook Lives all the time. I have people that watch from all over the world, like I'm sure a lot of people do from YouTube, obviously. I'm just establishing YouTube. But I really enjoy it because this is a lot of places down here where people have come from Germany and UK and all over the world. And I'm able to show them through these videos what's going on in the area. And that's pretty much what this whole thing is about. So been doing it since 17, September of 17. So we've been doing it for quite a bit. But look at this area. It opens up right here. Great view of Anna Maria Island. That's Anna Maria Island. That boat, this is where it gets kind of sketchy for swimming. You still can, oh good, we're gonna see the drawbridge go up. You can still swim here, but it gets real bad. Now, if it's a calm day, you're probably okay, but I'm telling you, extremely dangerous. Do not, be very careful coming from about this area down. Driftwood everywhere, all kinds of different places. Look at the wood line in here. So many places to just lay, hang out, hook up to two trees like this with your hammock. These two right here. So many people do that. Respect the laws. Do not leave your beer cans, even though you're not supposed to be drinking here. I know I'm not stupid. I know people do. Don't leave them laying around. Bring a bag, take them out. Take all your crap with you that you brought in. Real important. This unfortunately has got real windy over at this area, so I'm not sure how good this is going to work out. But let's go check it out. Also, I'm stepping on like little burrs. Very common. So watch when you're barefoot or flip-flops. It's a painful walk with some of the natural curveballs that are happen to be in this area. Great place to just, damn it, that's the third tree I kicked. And I'm barefoot. You're gonna see this bridge go up. This is a drawbridge. This is the Gulf of Mexico, or the Longboat Pass. This is where the dredger and their machines are for the project that's going on. Beautiful area, isn't it? Again, tell me where you're watching from. Here's the bridge. Let's watch that go up. So when these boats come through, they have to go across that bridge. Let's take a look at the pass from this angle. This is such a beautiful view when you drive over the bridge. It's at a perfect height where you're up above and you can see everything. Again, that's Anna Maria Island right across the way. That piece of land. Lost everybody. If you got a boat, that's a great. Anyway, the service is getting real bad. It may have been cutting out the entire time. Hopefully you get the chance to come out and see Longboat Keys, Beer Can Island. Like and subscribe, tell your friends, share the post out. I show Sarasota and surrounding areas. And I appreciate you following, watching, and commenting. And I'd love to know where you're watching from. So Lenny Besterman's, like and subscribe. And we'll talk to you soon. Till next time, have a great day.